Fellas, America is probably one of the most corrupt countries in the entire world right now. That was a tad bit of a radical statement considering there's a handful of far worse countries, but you get my point. Listen, I've never talked politics on this channel, and this is not gonna be that talk. I'm just gonna be blunt. Can our government please stop protecting pedophiles and giving them better care than documented citizens? I feel like that's a fair question, because I'm gonna be so fucking real with you right now. Whether you're a Democrat, Republican, left, right, whatever the fuck you wanna say, conservative, liberal, I don't give a shit. Nobody should be divided about this, and the fact that so many people are trying to blow off the Epstein list just because it's fucking Trump, okay, should not matter. I don't give a damn if Biden was still in office. The fact that the government saw those files and hasn't released them is the most concerning shit ever. Like, I feel like the past 9 years of this, like, just the entire government has been nothing but a fat-ass South Park episode, and I'm so goddamn sick of it. It's just a circle of old people who either do nothing or do every fucking stupid thing under the sun, while the young people who are actually getting out here and trying to make a better tomorrow and calling this shit out don't really have too much of a voice. And mind you, I'm not Democrat or Republican. I hate you both. I think the fact that this country is divided is fucking stupid. And I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I'm gonna keep it a whole goddamn band. When the dedication to your side, all right, your meaningless fucking side, just goes to the extent of defending a man who actively releases sex offenders and protects pedophiles, that's insane. There is a man in office right now who, just before he landed in office, was in a court case discussing his felonies, and he was still allowed to run for president legally, and we're still gonna act like this government's not corrupt. They had a meeting with Epstein's wife, and after it, they made a compromise to move her to a better prison. That is horrible. The people who tried to raid a government facility, people who literally put other people's lives actively in danger just because they were trying to protect them from doing something horribly illegal, have been released by this fucking walking Cheeto. And yet, people are still out here acting like the government has their best interest in mind, like this nation is still about the people. It's not. It hasn't been for like years now. It doesn't even matter at this point. And that's really what pisses me off about this. Because people will see all of this and not think about the next generation. They will still stay divided. And the government will keep constantly presenting new, stupider problems. You wanna know why? Because when people see problems, they're not gonna believe the truth. They're gonna believe what they want to believe. No matter how fucking stupid that is. And let's really talk about the Epstein list real quick. The main reason why I made this video was because I saw this clip right here.
Now we're seeing one very clear reason why you want to build a political FBI, the Epstein files. You want an FBI blindly loyal to Trump and to you as his enforcer so you can continue your cover-up of a massive international sex trafficking ring with more than 1,000 victims, betraying all of the survivors of the sexual violence. Before you got in this job, you called for full release of the Epstein files, telling podcaster Benny Johnson that the only reason the list was not released by DOJ and FBI was, quote, because of who's on that list. Upon your confirmation, you promised that, quote, there will be no cover-ups, no missing documents, no stone left unturned, and anyone from the prior or current bureau who undermines this will be swiftly pursued. This spring, you ordered hundreds of agents to pore over all the Epstein files, but not to look for more clues about the money network or the network of human traffickers.
Anyone released more information on Epstein than I have? Has anyone?
Much more.
Did Comey? Did Ray?
Much more.
Did they?
Excuse me. Much more has come out in the days since the American people and Congress have been demanding it, but it's coming out in dribs and drabs. Why don't you just release the entire file as you promised to do?
I literally just told you, there are multiple federal court orders. I'm not gonna break the law to satisfy your curiosity.
I hate this guy. I fucking hate him. And fellas, I really don't hate a lot of people, but this guy right here, oh my fucking God. This is the largest known sex trafficker in human history, okay? There are so many people affected by this and so many people on that list that we haven't seen yet that are probably still in our government and still celebrities around here today, right? There's so many. And you're just saying that it's just curiosity, right? You're layering all that down to just curiosity. It's not curiosity, bitch. It's your government's people deserve to know, hey, is there a pedophile in office right the fuck now? Just how many pedophiles have you guys been protecting? How reliable have you been? And the fact that we have to ask that question at all is insane. Because don't get it twisted, this corruption has been deep-seated for years by this point, okay? It's not just from the Biden administration, or it's not just from Trump, okay? It's the government its fucking self. These days, every last bit of information you see is just thoroughly manipulated. For all we fucking know, Epstein could actually be alive right now. And people are still out here talking about, oh, Democrats smell bad or Republicans eat socks or something. I don't care. Who cares? Can't you see that these people want America divided because they know that you're fucking stupid? And as long as division is the answer, unity will never be questioned. And I ain't even out here asking for no war, peace, or none. All my hopes for that mess are out the fucking window. But this would be a lot better if people stopped relying on the government. Look, by the way, same government that protects pedophiles in front of you, releases sex offenders and abusers in front of you, negotiates with sex traffickers and moves them to better prisons in front of you, actively allows a felon to participate in an election and pardon himself in front of you. For almost the past decade, having two old ass niggas just sitting there in office doing a whole bunch of nothing in front of you. Like, just holy shit, wake the fuck up. Like, it's not rocket science. You're not best friends with Trump. He thinks you're a fucking idiot. Biden was absolutely fucking useless. And this is what our government is right now.
Patel, does Donald Trump appear anywhere in the Epstein files?
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
It's not a complicated question. Does Donald Trump appear anywhere in the Epstein files?
I didn't say it was a complicated question. I just didn't hear you, so my apologies. We have released where President Trump's name's in the Epstein files and everybody else, and all credible information that we are legally allowed to release has been released.
To this question, why are you hiding pedophiles? Why are you shielding pedophiles? Why are you protecting pedophiles?
That is maybe the most offensive thing you could say to me, given the numbers.
Well, you have not released
Given
the
the
Epstein
numbers.
files.
Did you tell the Attorney General that Donald Trump's name is in the Epstein files?
The question has been asked and answered.
You've not answered it, and we will take your evasiveness as a consciousness of guilt. Director, did Donald Trump ever say to you, just find and release the entire truth? Don't worry if I'm in it.
The instructions from the administration were to release all credible information, and we have done that.
It's just so blatantly obvious that they're just lying. It fucking hurts. Let's read between the lines here. We know this president is a corrupt and petty person. He literally ran for president just to duck a felony case. It's literally impossible to sit up here and act like this credible information that they're releasing is not just the Epstein files scrubbed of his name. Not even mentioning the fact that when the Epstein files was brought up, which by the way was one of the main things that he was pushing his campaign with, when it was brought up once again, he was like, oh, you guys still want the Epstein files? Who even cares about that at this point? That's probably because his name is one of the main ones on there. And I'm not even saying this just a dog on him. I don't give a shit about Republicans. It could probably be Democrats. It's probably fucking celebrities on there too. I just want the fucking files released. If it is so serious that the entire government is actually trying to cover this shit up, which mind you, this should be the most clean-cut government ever. You should not be hiding anything from the American people at all. But if you can't even release the basic information like this, why in the actual fuck would we trust you with anything? And fellas, I really couldn't say it any more plain than that. But hey, I was just giving my opinion on it. All right, I'm probably not even gonna have too many more talks about this kind of stuff because I genuinely don't like talking about it. But it's one of those things that I really don't want to shy away from just because it's a sensitive topic. Anyway, thank you guys for swinging by the Void Cafe. On your way out, be sure to like, subscribe, and smile for the cameraman. And if you're staying for a little bit longer, there's plenty of videos left on the menu just for you.